This is a short video of the 480 millimeter quad that we just finished up the build and the maiden flight on. Excuse me, and I just wanted to show how it can be used for a camera platform. And this is the GoPro, of course. All I've done is you take off the front. Let me turn this around. Just slide off the front, and I use two body supports, and I just attach them, or attach the bracket from the or the mounting bracket from the GoPro onto it, and slide it on, and put the other 90 on. And then you just slide it on. And it works very, very well. I'll have some footage of the camera footage coming up in very soon here. We'll take it out for a spin, and we'll see how the GoPro reacts to it. Also, you can also make this, and I've used this quite a bit actually in the prototypes. And just a couple of days ago, was flying with this. And you just take some 90s and build this, and it fits on the front again in place of the existing one. And your GoPro can mount to this. It works very well. Also, you can put any kind of camera on it, obviously, or any camera of this weight, this size on it. Now, the neat thing that you can do is that you can take the small gimbals that they're selling now, and you can take this and turn it over, and you can actually, the ply here you can put on top if you'd rather, and I would say, when you use it in this fashion, I would. That gives, a good support. You can turn these over so it's recessed down a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer. And your gimbal can actually hang from here if you want it to. And that works very well too. It handles it well. The unique thing about this, or the odd thing about this, I guess, is that with this camera on the front, even with this and the camera mounted to this, the battery placement I have is, I leave it the same, and it flies very well like that. So it doesn't affect the flying habits very much. And you don't have to move the battery all the way to the back, to compensate. The battery's going, right where we had it when we built it. So it works really good. So you might want to give it a try. It works really good. Another thing that you can do when it's on these body supports right here is that you can slide this over. So you can slide it from side to side, if you want it more centered with your quad. So you move it all the way this way, and it gets pretty much centered. Another neat thing about this, and we have this coming up also, is that with this body on here, the way we're doing this is that you can mount your FPV camera here if you choose to have a separate FPV camera. And we're getting ready to set that up and post some of that so you guys can see that in action. So it works very well like that. So more coming up on this, but just to let you know that it's a good camera platform like this, and it's good to get into aerial photography and see if you're going to like it, you know, and if that's your cup of tea, or just for casual use, you know, occasional use. Very good setup right here, and this works awesome too. That's just a couple of the alterations you can do to QuadLugs. That's again the really neat thing about this. And of course we have this setup with a gimbal mounted on the front. And this is a inexpensive gimbal. You know, it's like wow, it's those ones you can get on Amazon or eBay for like $99. You know, works really well. We did a little bit of alteration here with this piece to put it on the front instead of having it hang down. No problem. But I mean, if you want it to hang instead of going in the center of the machine, you can again build something like this, and you can raise it up, and you can actually hang it from you know, the front, and it works really, really well. This, we have the NASA with GPS on it, and I tell you what, this flies very, very well, and I use this quite a bit. But again, this is the same lugs as the 480. The only difference is the design of it in the wood. This is like a 9 by, I think, 5 body. The arms are the same at 7 inches. The legs, I think this right here is like 4.5 or 4. But we're going to go ahead and put this as a kit, a frame kit, and along with the items to alter the 480 to be able to mount the GoPro on it, and also the items to, you know, to do this with. But this is just how unique QuadLugs is that it's the same lugs, and as I say, the only difference is you. So once you have a design idea, it's a matter of just doing it, and you can use these lugs to go from the 480 to this setup. And we're also going to have the as a frame kit, we're going to be adding it the big body quad, which is what I call it, but it's, you know, a 10 by 8 inch body on it. And again, same lugs, different wood, different measurements on the wood. So that's truly the unique part about QuadLugs, is that you can turn it to anything you really want. So, and not just once, but many times over. So you can build it and disassemble it and rebuild it into another design that you may have, or a need that you may have, and save the wood from the past one. And when you want to revert back to it, just tear it down and reassemble it in that configuration. So the QuadLugs can become almost an ultimate, not ultimate, but infinite amount of quads that you can use out of one set of lugs. Anyway, we'll leave it at that, and we'll have some more videos of with some flight footage of both of these, we'll have the X8 that we'll be introducing real soon here, and we'll have a frame kit on that, and we'll do a build video on that one. As far as build videos, all of these build the same, so we have posted we have the one on site also of the 480, and it actually carries through to all of them. We'll have a build video on the V-tail, the tricopter, and the X8, because they're a little bit different, but only certain items are different. The bulk of everything is the same, and that's truly the unique part about this also. Anyway, the bodies, you know, we were talking about before, are not included. Right now we're just making these out of foam board and covering it with film, just to experiment a little bit and see which bodies are like the most, and if we have enough interest in it, we can definitely start for the frame kits, start producing bodies for them. But thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you back real soon. Thanks.